Thanks, John, and happy March. Can you feel the madness in the air? Before the calendar flipped over, the men's basketball team got the chance to play in a rare February 29th game. Iowa hosted 16th-ranked Penn State on Saturday afternoon inside Carver Hawkeye Arena. It was a back-and-forth game until the second half when the Hawks went on a 12-3 run and did not look back. Junior Luka Garza scored 25 points along with 17 rebounds, which moved him to second on Iowa's single-season scoring list. But Garza couldn't do it all by himself. Ryan Kreiner and Bakari Evelyn combined for a total of 15 points to give the Hawks the edge that they needed. Iowa would go on to win 77-68.
Nobody's hung up on minutes, who starts. They just want to win, and they really, truly love each other. We know what Purdue's going to be, and we just, we're involved in guerrilla warfare on Tuesday night. So it's just kind of business as usual, and you better be able to handle it.
As Fran said, Iowa's final battle will take place tomorrow night at 8 p.m., and with it will be the Hawks' final home game of the season. Yesterday's game also brought back a key player that has missed the last few games with an injury. DITV sports reporter Dallas Jones was at Carver for the return and has more on the story.
CJ Frederick made his long-awaited return to the Hawkeye lineup today against Penn State. He scored 10 points and added 3 assists in 32 minutes of play, and the Hawks got the win.
So I've had time to, get in the gym and get shots up and kind of get my fatigue or conditioning level up. So I just didn't have the game experience, but I think all the tools were still there.
Sometimes it may take a little while for a player to get back into the flow of things coming off of an injury. But for Frederick, he made an impact from the beginning, and both coaches noticed.
TJ gives you another scorer. He's a guy that makes plays off the dribble for other people. He defends. He was terrific. I mean, he didn't miss a beat coming in the game.
He's such an elite shooter. There's more space out there. You really got to be concerned with him when he's on the floor and coming off screens, and he's very aggressive. He's a great player. We recruited him too. He's a really good player. So,
with the regular season finishing up soon and postseason play starting next week, the Hawkeyes are thankful that Frederick's back and they're ready to make a push in March.
Reporting from Carver Hawkeye Arena, this is Dallas Jones, DITV.
The Hawks have battled injuries across the board this season, so it's nice to see them back to full strength as the regular season closes. Yesterday, the Iowa women's team finished up their last regular season game. The Hawkeyes traveled to New Jersey to take on former Iowa head coach Vivian Stringer and her Rutgers Scarlet Knights. The game got pushed into overtime, but the effort from Kathleen Doyle's 15 points and 9 assists was just not enough. The Hawkeyes couldn't close it out and lost 78-74. Even though the Hawks lost, they're going to be looking at the number 3 seed in the Big Ten tournament as they finish the season 23-6. And on one last high note, Iowa freshman Gabby Marshall had an outstanding performance even in the loss, as she had 22 points and was 6 for 10 from the 3. Look for Marshall to be a key bench player as the ladies look to make a postseason run. They start their Big Ten tournament action on Friday, March 6th. The Big Ten is one of the deepest conferences when it comes to basketball, but for baseball, the ACC is tough to beat. Tomorrow we'll break down the Iowa baseball team's weekend performance when they got the chance to go against some of the best in the country. John, back to you.